Hey, welcome back to Fire Emblem Staff of Ages. I recorded the first 3 episodes in one day because I actually really like this game. Like, it's really fun. And what ended up happening, partway through recording part 2, the footage got corrupted, and so now I have to play it again. Play chapter 2 again, so I have a quick file of chapter 2. This is going to be why the part 3 is not going to be very consistent with this one. That's just how it is. So let's just get back into playing chapter 2. It's not really blind, but that's how it be. I don't know what's beyond what's chapter 4 or beyond. You gotta play this. Here we go. Chapter 2, Winds of Change. Fort Circel summoned a messenger to carry Lord Owen and Lord Sawyer's message to the capital of Videthra. After a week of travel, the message arrived in Queen Calvesta's royal court. Seneca, Calvesta's head advisor, now bears the message as he begins to present it to his queen. My queen, the messengers arrived with news from Owen and Sawyer.
Owen and Sawyer? It must be about Fort Circel. What did the message say, Seneca?
They say an Ardenese commander arrived and claimed the fort was within their borders and attacked when they refused to relinquish the fort. They aided the fort commander and successfully fought them off, with the fort taking some damage.
I believe that they are in good health and that the attack managed to be routed. That fort has been within our borders for long before I was even alive. Send an envoy with some supplies and a squadron of soldiers to aid the commander and his men.
A single squadron? My queen, I urge you to send more troops than that to Circel. It will be lost without more manpower to defend it. I would recommend sending a battalion or a larger band of men.
I understand your concern, Seneca. However, as one of my advisors, you trust me when I make a decree. No more needs to be done. I appreciate your suggestions, truly. But we cannot afford to spread our soldiers so thin in times like these. We not only have Arnden to deal with, but bandits from within our own borders. Summon a messenger to inform Generals Shane and Oscar of my intentions.
And as one of your advisors, I urge you to take my advice. Will you really not only send them supplies and a measly handful of men? Is that truly all the concern you can muster for your own countrymen?
The situation with Arnden is a delicate one. There is a balance to be struck, and I am confident that the amount of troops and supplies I will send to Circel will be enough to defend our lands from Arnden.
Balance? What balance? How is letting Arnden attain the upper hand and claim our lands balanced? The people of Fortuna are growing weary of your pacifism, Calvesta.
There are many factors to consider when dealing with international affairs. Many more than you realize, Seneca. This job is as stressful as it comes.
Is it now? Well, if it's so stressful for you, then it's high time you retired.
Are you alright, Mother?
I'm fine, Belle. Sometimes I forget how quick-tempered Seneca can be.
That arrogant, loudmouth scoundrel! I'm going to give him a piece of my mind next time I see him. You can be sure of that.
Sometimes I forget how quick-tempered you can be too, dear.
What was that? What was it about this time?
He disapproves of my Arnden defense policy.
At the very least, you have my support. I know that despite how things may appear, every action you take is in Fortunia's best interest.
And how do things appear?
Well, from what I can understand, the messes think you're disinterested. Arnden has become aggressive, and we've done little to defend ourselves.
I'm doing everything I can to protect the people. You have to remember, dear, that this is the first war that humanity has known since the Black Mist Wars of old. Vilhari didn't leave any...
I still don't know what that word is. Is it treaties? Treatises. I want to look it up, but then everything will pause and everything will go wonky. Whatever.
On strategy in our wake, unfortunately. The greatest gift to us was the staff. We could certainly attempt to make use of it. Our royal blood is the key to its guarding door, after all. But its power is so raw, so ancient. I feel unsafe utilizing it for anything other than ceremonial accolades. Regardless, I just don't believe violence in response to violence is the correct choice here.
Yes, of course. But a public sign of solidarity might quell their tempers.
Any sort of action like that would provoke a larger response from Arnden. I don't even know if I'm prepared enough for a conflict of the current magnitude, let alone a bigger one. We simply cannot risk an escalation of hostilities.
Arnden might not be agitated right now, but Futuria is. You're an intelligent woman, Mother. I know you can think of some sort of compromise.
Thank you for your input, Belle. Now I'd appreciate if you gave me some time with my thoughts.
As you wish, Mother.
Belhari, grant me strength. Grant me the wisdom I need to protect my people.
Ah, Sebastian, there you are. I'm searching for you.
What a pleasant surprise, Seneca. To what do I owe the pleasure of this meeting?
I just finished the War Council of Queen Calvesta. I'm still at odds with their decision making. Have you any ear to lend me for some time?
Don't I always, Seneca?
However, it would be best if we took this discussion outside. We wouldn't want any stray ears listening in on us, now would we? I suppose we wouldn't, Sebastian. Come, let's talk. I'm certainly in need of some fresh air in light of the circumstances.
After you? Walk, walk, walk. This spot should be plenty private. Now, you were saying?
Arnden is getting ambitious. They attacked Fort Cyrsil earlier this week. The Lords Owen and Sawyer saved the fort from being captured.
The two barons? Huh. I never really took them for go-getters. What are they doing in Forturia proper? Don't they have baronies to run or some such?
They were ordered to aid Cyrsil by the Queen directly. I'll get to them in a moment.
Do continue then.
Arnden is testing the waters of how much they can get away with. That's why they've emphasized their taxes of late.
That's hardly news, Seneca. We've known that for...
Let me finish, Sebastian. Calvesta still refuses to address the problem in a proper manner. She only sends supplies and a single squadron of soldiers to the fort. She did not send a proper battalion to defend it, which is what it needs. How could she expect Fort Cyrsil to remain standing with a skeleton crew?
Thus the barons, I take it.
Unfortunately, yes. I can only assume that Calvesta sent them to appease me. She knew full well she wasn't going to garrison the fort, no matter its state. But perhaps she thought that I would be less upset if a few magicers were among their ranks.
It's hardly surprising, honestly. Calvesta learned little from Valhari's trials and tribulations. The Immortal Sage ended the Black Mist's aggression with aggression. Pacifism, as we've learned as of late, has not proven to be the right answer.
Precisely. However, I'm at a loss. I have no idea how to communicate this to her. Simply speaking, my mind has not changed her opinion.
Drastic times do call for drastic measures, Seneca. If you were on the throne, you would have implemented these policies like ages ago, right?
Of course.
Well, in that case, perhaps it's time you took the throne.
Are you suggesting we form a coup? I'm not averse to the idea, but I don't want to harm Calvesta. She may be misguided, but that does not mean she should be put to death.
We don't have to. Surely you realize we can go through this without violence, yes?
Perhaps we need to focus on getting all the Forturia on our side. If we can spread disdain for Calvesta, perhaps she'll finally understand and concede the throne to me.
Now you're speaking my language. What would you have me do, Seneca?
Head to the nearby villages and speak with the people there. We know they're upset, and a nobleman who shares their disdain could mobilize them. I'll start working on convincing the gentry. If we can get both classes on our side, our success is guaranteed.
What a deliciously devious plan. I'd be honored to be a part of it. When I'm done with those villagers, they will follow you to the ends of the earth. I can assure you of that, old friend.
Rebellion? That's a foreboding sign. I need to tell the captain about this.
Oh, now we need to talk. Hello, Princess Belle. What's on your mind? Well, I couldn't help but listen a bit on the conversation between Seneca and my mother. Belle, you know you aren't supposed to do that. I I know. My mother has once again spoken about an increase of bandit attacks from within our borders. I've talked to a few people here and there, and they've mentioned a lot of bandits congregating around Well, I don't know too much about that. It's my job to protect you. No, not to worry about what our soldiers should be handling. Why bring this up anyway? Mother said that our soldiers were spread thin, Nuna. If they can't handle any more than they already have to deal with, someone else should step in to assist them. And what that someone would be, isn't it obvious? Me, of course. Forget that nonsense, Belle. We have a military whose job it is to fight for Fratricia's safety. Besides, what can one person do to turn the tide if what your mother says is true? What about the Fratrician people? Who knows what kind of suffering they'll have to endure should those bandits be allowed to walk all over our villages? Belle, I understand your concern, but I really don't think your mother would approve of this plan. You could be captured, or worse. Has a little bit of danger ever stopped me before? Well, no. Then it's settled. We'll leave immediately. If I'm right, the village should be somewhere to the east. I had one of the nobles mark it on my map. Does this sudden excursion stem from a need to fight? We have plenty of guards that would be more than willing to spar with you here. I still don't see a need for all this. Una, I know you don't want to see me get hurt, but I refuse to let the others do my fighting for me, especially not with how overworked our military is. Besides, most of the guards around here go easy on me anyway. Maybe some real combat would do me well. Very well. I see now that nothing I can say will sway you. Just don't ride too far ahead of me, won't you? It's quiet out here. Is this the right village? Hold on a moment, Belle. Listen. There appears to be some sort of ruckus going on within the walls. Are they... Oh dear. I believe they're under attack. Wow! Would you guess it? Jeez! An attack? Must be the bandits! They don't appear to be wearing Aaron Denise uniforms. Yeah! Admittedly, they're not wearing much clothing at all. I'd say you're right. Thank you, Captain Obvious. This is what we came for, Una. Let's go help them. I still think we should at least alert some of the military stationed around your Belle. Belle? Oh, she's already gone. How typical of her.
This one's easy pickings, boys. This will be our 5th raid this month. Next we'll go to Fort Mings. Arner can't pillage our country if we pillage it first. And no one can raid our Discord if we raid theirs first. Maybe this will teach that old hag they call their queen not to ignore their citizens. Ugh. Well, would you look at this? The princess herself is on her way here. Looks like royal blood will be spilling sooner than we thought.
Alright. So I played this map before, and I'm likely not going to use the save. So what's going to happen is I'm probably just going to use Belle's personal weapon a whole lot. Just so I can get through this faster. And there's a crit. So yeah, if the stats seem a bit different between this episode and whatever episode Belle comes back, that's why. And if weapon uses also seem different.
If that royal bride and her friends think they can save the village and get away with it, they're in for a rude awakening. The minute they reach that village, bring out the rest of the group.
I'm visiting it instantly. Are you one of the people out there fighting the bandits? Here, take this. Our healer was injured in the last bandit attack, so it won't be much any use to him now. This raid looks even bigger than the last, so I bet you'll need it.
Hooray!
I will not have my streak ruined by these pests, boys.
They've secured the village. Get in there and stop them. We won't let them leave here alive. Bring out everyone we got. It's like just 2 people. Alright. We'll just go into this village, this tree.
We'll just go over here.
This guy stands no chance against Belle. Watch her. She's gonna double him. He's gonna die. The Epi.
It appears that I underestimated how many bandits there were. Indeed, their forces are many, perhaps too many. A retreat is best hope for survival. Not a chance! I refuse to leave these villages for dead. We have to keep fighting. I know we'll find a way to turn the tide.
Phew! Another solid practice session. Another few months with those training dummies, and I might be good enough to start sparring with a real partner.
Appears that someone new has arrived. Maybe looks equipped for combat. And now I might be enough to tip the scales of battle in our favor. Go over there and talk to him, princess.
He's gonna move. I'm gonna talk to him.
Hey, you on the horse! Are you from the village over there?
Of course wait. Are you Princess Belle? What are you doing out here in my village?
I hear that there were some bandit attacks on this way. And with our military fighting on more fronts than it could handle, I thought I would come and help.
Bandits? What are they doing out here in my village?
What else do bandits do?
Don't tell me. I can do this. Don't tell me. Okay, tell me. What are we standing around for? I still don't know. Come, princess, we've got to run.
What? We really leave your friends' neighbors to die at the hands of these bandits? We have to stay and fend them off.
Oh no, I can't fight them. Not yet. I'm not ready. I'd just be throwing myself at them to die. No, we have to go alert someone more prepared than I.
There's no time! If you don't even try to fight, you're just sealing your village's fate. What's your name, friend?
I'm James.
James, listen. These people are under attack. They're your family. Your friends, your fellow Forturians. We're the only ones with any chance of saving them. Which makes it our duty to do so. Is this not the moment you've been training for? Why work to be strong if you can't use that strength to protect the weak? My retainer and I plan on fighting until the end, but we'll need your help to make that end a good one. Can I count on you?
You're right. My training would be for nothing if I never put it to the test. I will have to do what I can to help. Thank you, princess. I think I really needed that. I'm yours to command.
Fantastic! Fight the dude over there.
He's just gonna swing, and then he's gonna eat a lance like that. Just kidding. He's just that good. He's Charles. I'm just gonna put Uda in the forest, because why not? This guy's just gonna attack. Here we go.
Let me hit you. Bop! Oh, now watch this. Whoop! I need to fight better.
Here we go.
Is the princess on a Pegasus? Bring out the wyvern, boys! Kill her and capture a beast. We'll be living like kings if we can sell a Pegasus.
A wyvern. Belle, be careful.
Uh-oh. Spooky. Charles, James, both just either name. Kill. Amazing. Such skill. Such finesse. Anyways, from what I remember, yeah, this guy's a sword reaver, so he's gonna be approaching. Oh, so you're approaching me. Hold up. Ooh, Una's in range. Can we kill him? It'd be funny if we could just kill that guy. Fantastic. Good level. Here we go. Una. Yes! He stood no chance. Die!
It's very simple. I really like this map. It's really nice. Got a lot of high move units. Ooh. The issue here, this guy, he can attack from anywhere. Yeah, Belle can tank. She's got this. She's got this. What are they gonna do? Hurt her? We have a healer. That's this guy. He's gonna die. See? He's dead. There's no way he could have survived that. Belle's got this. Die! Die again! Victory is ours. D rank. Yes! Wop, 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 blah, 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 blah. Ain't that amazing? We just gotta heal. Wow, freaking who? Okay, let's just... You know what? James? Yeah, you get this kill. Why not? How's this guy doing? What's this guy looking like? Oh yeah, they both move. Let's just put... Put Charles here, Una here. Oh wait. This guy stands no chance.
You know, maybe we've been going about this all wrong. Instead of terrorizing these villagers, we should have been going after you and your little gang from the start. I'm sure the death of the princess and her friends will finally bring the queen to her senses. Woo! Politics. Man, I sure do love killing people because of politics.
That was way too real. Oh. Wait a minute. Wait, hold up. Isn't that just how reality is now? Or am I dumb? Anyways, let's just keep going. We don't want politics on this channel. I'm gonna kill this guy with a sword. Watch me. Wait a minute. I'm not Belle. Just watch Belle. She did it. Huzzah. That's just how it is. Now this guy, he's gonna throw this hand axe and it's missing. See? And Belle's gonna go up there and she's gonna kill him like so. She's gonna crit. She's gonna crit. She's gonna do it. She's gonna crit so hard. She didn't crit. I'm very upset with you, Belle. You're supposed to crit. Belle. Belle, please! Do it, Charles.
You fools! You're letting Arnden win. Ugh.
Wow, I just cut off his head.
We did it! The bandit leader is dead. Well, boys, we did it. The bandit leader is no more. And that should be enough to send the rest of those fiends running for the hills.
You are an awe-inspiring sight on the battlefield, Princess. I've never seen someone dive into the fray so swiftly and come out raring for more.
You has no trouble with someone as skilled as you fighting by my side. Your skill with an axe is superb. You ain't nothing to worry about.
I don't know how to thank you for saving my village. Everyone I know would have died, and I would have been too scared to do anything about it if you hadn't shown up. I knew the royal family was still trustworthy.
How many people are there here that... How many people? Please, just help.
Mostly everyone I know, to be honest with you. But it's mostly about your mother. They all think she doesn't really care anymore. I never thought so, though. I always thought she was just scared of messing up, kinda like me. But you certainly prove that you're looking out for the people today. I'm eternally in your debt.
It seems like the country's dissatisfaction is even more widespread than we thought. I think you should speak to your mother again about this, Belle. I agree. I guess neither of us really knew how things were affecting these people. I understand their trepidation, but you're right that I need to get her to push an offensive against Arnden. These bandits were here because of them, after all. But first things first. Charles, you saved me as much as I saved you today. Let's forget that eternal debt nonsense and call it even. If we train together, I'm certain we'll have no trouble dealing with more of those bandits. Perhaps we'll even be able to fight off these R&Ds, but if it comes to it...
You had me honored. I surely didn't think that this is how my day would go today.
It's like I always say, it only takes a moment for the world to change. I've never heard you say that once. You heard me say it right now, didn't you? Anyways, I don't know about you, but I'm starving. Would you care to join us for a meal back at the castle, Charles? There's a wizard in the kitchen. Quite literally, she puts on a hat, she grows a beard. It's pretty insane. Guilty as charged.
Sure. Not sure. Wait. Sure. I had no idea that fighting could work up such an appetite.
Back home we go, then. I think I've had enough excitement for one day.
And there we go. So episode 3 was recorded yesterday, so that it's going to be a bit different, and probably a lot less consistent. But now that that's done, I'll be able to have this up today. So, thank you for watching. We'll continue this on again soon. Bye-bye.